keep spinning at that same speed? Because like Earth don't have gravity, so
Earth
nothing's
has
slowing you down.
gravity.
Space don't have gravity. It's nothing slowing you down, essentially. I just like them space movies when they get disconnected and they be trying to grab something and then they don't grab nothing.
You're saying why aren't they going 1,000 miles per hour?
I'm saying you just honestly, I don't know what I'm saying. Honestly, for you to say never have a hiccup, I'm saying there's nothing to make it hiccup because it's space. I don't even know if I'm making sense actually. That's why. So wait, so it was a Christopher Columbus, yeah? He won the.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Black Knights of Toronto taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams more than ready to get this one started, and we are underway here on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Looking to throw. Slack. And he's
that's some shit.
Jefferson. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Buck 17-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Slack. He finds his man. Complete. It's Alexander. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Off play action. Slack. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Oh, that's bullshit, man.
For a touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Black Knights are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point safely through. And that makes the score 7-0.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Breaks through the contact. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now they'll change things up. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Well, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
Back to throw now on first down. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run for the first time here with Rashad White. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Christian Kirk, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
The kicker on 4-point
There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10.
Why the fuck is that?
Start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st down, Alexander. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Alexander. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Third down and 1. Looking to throw. Slack. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Bro, what?
He'll get it inside the 20. And
Shit makes no sense,
down
dog.
at the 8-yard line. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll pitch it out here.
There we go, 11.
Driven
Push it,
back
baby.
here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Slack. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, here's White. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
They go right back to White here on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught by Kirk.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
The extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Oh, that's
So
unfortunate.
they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window.
69.
You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball. But I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can. And that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll drop to throw.
That's picked. Oh, my.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
I knew it when I let it go, bro.
I
said that's not flat enough.
It's just his second year in the league.
Tight end is not Mark Andrews,
but that's
man.
going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Wow, he still threw that.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Hawk 70.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Alexander. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Oh, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go now.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. Brewer. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd and 9.
On the ball.
Operating from the gun. Slack. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. The bottom line is that's a pass he's got to
change the play.
Mustang 19.
On third down, slack. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And for the second time this half, on comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they work this well upfield across the 35. He got 29 yards that time.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through.
There he goes, left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Okay, break. Broncos.
On first down, slack. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Black Knights are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
27. Buccaneers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 31, here comes second and a yard. He'll look to throw. And one more time, here's Kirk. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch.
There he goes, right side. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll look to throw again. It's caught. This is White. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
19, Tiger, go street.
Back to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone, possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Into that block,
and able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
I went left.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Get up. Go, Reed. Go. Go.
Right back to him on first down. And now off to the races down the right side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
Ready.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Vikings. Check. Hurt. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Alexander. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ready.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Now a handoff up the middle. Alexander. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 34. And they're going to speed things up here.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. Slack. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Black Knights are able to add on to that lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 24.
Black Knights 34. Buccaneers 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Wow.
Pressure comes and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Second and long. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Gerald Everett, 63 yards. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And my goodness,
oh my God, this
interception.
team is so
By
bad.
the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. Accelerating, and off he goes.
The attempt at the two-point conversion.
Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out.
Yo, they predetermined that it was recovered.
And let's
Wow.
face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that.
That
Just that the
fucking
normal
hold,
outcome
bruh.
actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, Black Knights.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
They'll try the left side. It's Brewer. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Back to throw. Slack. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On third down, it's Brewer. And a good-looking
I'm in a
run
wide
there
nine
as he'll take
defense.
us
We get
inside
beat
the
by a
20 and
stretch.
down to the 18-yard line. 17 yards there
Oh
on
my
third down
God,
as they
bro.
pick up a first and 10.
Our scheme is fucking, our fucking training is to stop outside run. And we give up an outside run.
The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
On first and 10, Slack. Right side, it's the tight
Like
end.
glitching
Hockenson.
through the fucking line. I can't even get a free run
Down at about
on a
the
blitz.
6-yard line.
What is
It'll be
that?
first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Like, what the fuck was that?
Ready, ready. Pat to 60. Pat. Let go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
And now here's a carry heading left. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And a good job there getting to him quickly after the catch as he's brought down right at the midfield stripe.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They go play action here on 1st down.
Right to the fucking safety.
Interception.
Holy shit.
Picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Let's go now.
Now 2nd and 9.
Check, bounce pass. Check, bounce pass. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Alexander. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
From the gun on 3rd down.
He spotted it. He
And
spotted
that is
it.
incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're
Oh,
still
my
going back to the air
gosh.
and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Gets past one man and shedding the tackle, and now some room. Called that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
There's no way that his fucking
Right
85
that,
speed ass can catch him, bro.
They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They'll try and sneak it here. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cade Otton there to make the grab. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go. Alexander down to about the 37. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Right there, right, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Alexander, and he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The offense on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Slack. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A solid stiff arm. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Slack. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a give, right side. Alexander, down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So out comes the field goal team once more. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick
Did we run into the kicker?
Good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And they will get him down behind the line, but a penalty flag comes in late. And I think they got him down by the face mask.
What is this, fam?
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Bro, what?
A great effort there. With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
Damn, what is that?
And the Black Knights are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Running back motions out, and he just snaps the ball and just walks forward?
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
44, Buccaneers 22.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And he's got it inside the 10.
Worps gets hurt. Are you
Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Maybe they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before
they scamming me this game,
toe to the leather on that
God
one.
damn.
The chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1.
Let's go now.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Toronto, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That is insane. You gonna fuck shit up with him, but you gonna be the #1 receiver. At least one of them. Started off hot too, like 5-6 yards of carry. Then we got down 10 for 180. Mike Evans, what the fuck? 9 for 171. Okay then. Worst gets hurt. 7 pancakes and he gets hurt. Come on. Team TFLs. One of them was the guy I needed to get. Ay, ay, ay. This nigga got an upgrade point. Interesting. I need that fucking deep accuracy, my boy. Revisor. Yeah, you didn't get it done. You didn't do shit, brother. Don't you think he chartered a stat? Golly, bro, 60 points to upgrade that shit? God damn. That's insane. 60 points. Yikes. Ugh. Well, we need it. Bam. Without our left tackle for 3 games, bro. Man, 7 pancakes, bro. And gonna miss the Dolphins and the Rams game. That's ass. I've still got Jawan James as a backup. Okay. It's not a bad situation. To be honest. Oh. Mike Evans, wide receiver 1. We want him on the outside. Kirk can play all that slot shit. God damn. Yo, he only has 82 short route. Like, how, bro? How do you get worse in running routes when you've been running routes for 11 fucking years? It's insane. Probably his first 100-yard game in 3 seasons. Cause look at these numbers. It's fucking terrible. Mike Evans has never had 100 catches. What? 9 straight years of 1,000 yards, but never had 100 catches. That's tough. Tom Brady years was good, huh? Yeah, damn. This was Jameis' first year, I believe. Famous Jameis. Oh. Everybody got negative morale. -2 because he lost at home. Yo. Am I tripping or did he really not have a single stat? Like, he didn't have a tackle or nothing. My man didn't chart a stat, bro. Oh, yeah, 3 assisted tackles. Okay. That's insane. Dislocated elbow. There's buns. Oh, we're gonna have to slap what's the name on him? Threat detector. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to play with our regular old defense. This shit ain't cutting it. I figured I could play 4-3 because of this personnel, but fuck that shit. I do want this guy on the field though. Oh, then again, I probably don't because he was the one that was backing up on those fucking run plays. Probably just had to use him, to be